Okay, today I'm going to be viewing more of the video that I took of particles and waves that I placed on my video Beyond Tesla and Einstein, Waves and Particles, Explanation Proven, that all energy travels in a double helix corkscrew. This is an article that I've just brought up because I'm about to show that all energy moves all matter, and light, if you can see it, is matter. Photons, electrons, anything that's giving off light is made of matter with energy going through it, because energy is invisible. You can't see energy until it meets matter. I've said this from the beginning, and yeah, that's just the way it is. So here is astronomers observe corkscrew nature of light from a distant black hole. Now this is just the top part, just so you can go and check it for references of where it was printed and all the rest of it. This was in Science Daily, and I'm just going to jump to the article now. So the article reads, for the first time, an international team of astronomers has measured circular polarization in the bright flash of light from a dying star collapsing to a black hole, giving insight into an event that happened almost 11 billion years ago. Well, I don't believe in those sort of timescales, and I don't believe in black holes as Einstein describes them either. But for the first time, astronomers have seen circular polarization. Well, I've said that all energy travels in a double helix corkscrew that travels clockwise with two leaders. One is traveling counterclockwise, one is traveling clockwise, and they are both spinning clockwise. That is how double helix energy moves. So now they've seen the circular polarization, and basically it's a corkscrew. Dr. Peter Curran from the Curtin University node of the International Center for Radio Astronomy Research was part of the team that observed gamma ray bursts 121024A, a bright flash of light emitted by a dying star collapsing to a black hole, and found a surprising detail in the light they collected. The research was published today in the prestigious journal Nature. Gamma ray bursts are so powerful that we can see them clearly at extraordinary distances, Dr. Curran said. But this one was an unusual case. Its light had a strange feature. It was circularly polarized. If light is polarized, it means the waves are moving in a uniform way as they travel, either bouncing up and down, left or right for linear polarization, or in the case of circular polarization, corkscrewing around in a spiral motion. Dr. Curran said 3D movies make use of circular polarization by feeding a different image to each eye through special glasses, giving the illusion of depth while watching a film. Most light in the natural world is unpolarized. The waves are bouncing around in random. No, they're not, he said. But the light from this gamma ray burst looked like it was part of a 3D movie. It was about 1,000 times more polarized than we expected. This means that the assumptions we've been making about light, blah, 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 are all wrong. And they are. The light in the natural world is not unpolarized. It is polarized. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, the purpose of the atmosphere, how the light scatters itself, is imagine a T, vortex up to roll over halo wave, like this. So this is the drawing of how light travels and energy travels and matter travels, because energy moves matter. So it moves it in a vertical vortex to a perpendicular horizontal wave, back to a vertical vortex, and then a horizontal wave. And this is how the light scatters itself in our atmosphere. We have a layered atmosphere, and basically it's that shape going in all directions, because we live in an EM field with overlapping and intertwining EM field wires, which the energy has to pass through, otherwise the world wouldn't be lit. It has to permeate every single, it's a lattice, a matrix of EM field. It is not randomly bouncing around. We have an electrical atmosphere from the ground up to way past the space station. It is an electromagnetic lattice, and so it is shaped just like my radiation drawing, and it is also shaped like a T, and it is also shaped like this drawing, which is two waves connected together, but imagine a million of them, then spin them in a Fibonacci ball sequence, and then put that as the size of an atom, and then spread that in a matrix lattice across the entire visible surface of the Earth in a dome, and you will be able to see everything. Otherwise, you can't see. Light energy has to travel constantly through the atmosphere, so it is not randomly bouncing around. It is passing through all the EM field lines, giving us light. Okay, with all that said, we now understand that light travels as a corkscrew, and you need to know that matter lights up, nothing else does. So if you can see it, it's made of matter. So now I'm going to take you through my video. I've just repeated it 4 times. You will see particles, or the planetary standing heteromag wave that I showed yesterday in my video for particles and waves. You're going to see particles go up to my barrier, which is a groove in fiberglass. I am treating this as an electrical level, and so particles, vortexes go up, and when they hit the electrical level barrier, they turn over into a horizontal wave, because that's how energy goes through the atmosphere. And I've already shown this in clouds here. Now the cloud layers are, because everything's electrical, they are a fractal size of billions of electrical layers that are in between. But what I have on screen is a vertical vortex, then you see a cloud mass. Then I have a vertical vortex, then you see a cloud mass. That's because the direction of the energy is going left, and then the second one above that is going right. But what I want you to notice is that there is a Ouroboros Taurus cloud bang slap in the middle of that. Then there is a vortex either side. Above the top vortex is another Ouroboros cloud. That's what you're about to see on the video. You're going to see true double helix movement inside the channel that I have made. You're going to see waves moving, rotating towards us, and you're going to see waves rotating away from us. And then that would be the Ouroboros Taurus clouds that I was talking about in my last video. So you got 2 Ouroboros Taurus waves, and then you are going to see a vortex pass between them, which is how all energy travels, and energy moves matter. Okay, first video is the corkscrew. You'll see it in the bottom left, right there. 1 clockwise rotating corkscrew, and then it turns back into particles. So I'm just going to have it repeat here. So you can see it folding over into the perpendicular wave. Particles, because that's what they are. Small particles are forming the wave in pieces. You can see that wave rolling into a perpendicular wave. It is corkscrewing all the way down, just like light. And why? Because energy, vibrational energy, is moving this, and energy moves matter. Matter can't move itself. So there is a cloud mass here, an Ouroboros Taurus lump. There is a cloud mass here, an Ouroboros Taurus lump. There is a vertical vortex here going downwards, and there is a vertical vortex here going upwards. And this is what you're about to see in the video. So I'll talk us through it and show it twice. Here we go. Okay, so this one here is rotating towards us, and the left hand side at the bottom there, you will see that those are rotating away. As they join twice right there. And those are the plugs that were in the vibrational experiment that I showed yesterday. And that is just the wave overcoming the electrical or matter barrier, and then sending up a vertical Birkeland current vortex made of particles. So there's your rotating towards us. Those are rotating away, and right there they join. Prediction proven. Thanks very much. My name is Lee, and I'm a Christian.